Hello, all you folks out there in the vinyl community. It's George here, George Allen LPs and CDs, and I'm doing my contest entry today for Steve at All the World's a Stage. And boy, he's been burning up the VC since his big comeback, and it's good. I'm glad to see him come back. He's got a very fine channel, and his contest is he's celebrating hitting 250 subscribers, and I'm sure, I don't know where he's at right now. Unfortunately, I've had some turbulent times here, and just hoping to get back into the saddle of things again. And he's probably going to hit some pretty high numbers with this contest. So he wants us to talk about the first concert we ever went to, and who was with them, and all that good information. And unfortunately, first contest I went to was 1970, and that was that was like, what, 53 years ago or something like that? Yeah, 53 years ago. And I was looking forward to going to it, and so was my girlfriend at the time. And unfortunately, we had only I think we broke up like a couple months after that, and she unfortunately, I think, passed away about I think somebody told me about 15, 20 years ago. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. She was excited to go to this concert, and it was going to be Jefferson Airplane at the top billing with Jay and the Americans, and it was in June 1970. I do not have any tickets. I don't remember the exact date. It was in Erie, Pennsylvania, and we were really looking forward to it, except we found out the day of the concert that Grace Slick was not going to be there, and Paul Cantor was not going to be there, and it turns out that Marty Balin was not going to be there. So instead of hearing any of this stuff on this album that we thought we'd hear live, what we ended up was hearing this, the prelude to Hot Tuna. All that was there was Orma Kekkonen, Jack Cassidy, and Joey Covington on drums. And oh my goodness, what a show they put on. Now my girlfriend was so disappointed because all she kept saying is, I wanted to see Grace Slick. I wanted to see Grace Slick. I said, why don't you just sit back and enjoy the music? They put on such a rockin' show. It was unbelievable. Now, Jay and the Americans came on first, and they were not like the Jay and Americans I remember. They were really playing, they did a couple of their old numbers, but they were also trying to stretch out and do some blues rock type stuff. And I was kind of impressed with them. But when these guys came on, and they still called, they were still, the announcer still announced them as Jefferson Airplane. They really brought the house down with their music, and I was just totally impressed. Well, in this, I got this CD, I think about 2 years ago, and evidently this fella here, the Owsley Stanley Foundation, has gone around, and this guy recorded a lot of stuff of different bands during the late 60s, early 70s, and he's got stuff like the beginnings of Hot Tuna. He's got stuff early Grateful Dead stuff. I just ordered one because when I was doing some research on this, I just ordered one that he did a concert at Tim Buckley, and Jeff Buckley's father, because I was a big Tim Buckley fan, live concert at Tim Buckley. And but anyhow, it's very good. Of course, you know, some people were expecting this. Instead, they got treated to this. And I think by and large, most of the audience was into it. My girlfriend was not. But, you know, hey, you go with the flow is what I say. You go to a concert, and it's good to hear live music. So I better stop now because we were warned that we shouldn't go over 10 minutes. And my videos usually don't go too long. But I'm going to leave the link down below to Steve's channel. Check him out. Great guy. Has great music. Most of the time, I like what he shows. You know, I'm not really into too much of the heavier stuff. But he has a wonderful approach. I love his collection of t-shirts. There's a lot of guys in the vinyl community who have great t-shirts. Most of my t-shirts, you know, they relate more to jazz than anything else. And today I'm just wearing a plaid shirt, so big deal. So that's it for today, folks. And you'll see me now and again. So have a great weekend. Bye-bye.